guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Arden. If you're new here we talk about books and sometimes my life. In today's video, we are going to be doing the first quarter of stats, my reading stats for the first 3 months, January, February, and March. Keep in mind that March isn't yet over and I still might read more books, but this batch of statistics is up until this point. It is fresh, so let's dive in. First off, let's go by each month: January, February, and March. In January, I read 8 books, 0 of which were DNFs. 4 of those books I was planning on reading. They were on my TBR, which at the time I hadn't filmed, but I was reading 4 of my TBR books. Now, the number of pages that I've read is 2,163. Out of those on my TBR that I have set were 1,516. So 1,516 were from my TBR. Let's talk about ratings. I had 4 5-star ratings, 1 4-star rating, and 3 3-star ratings. Now, I mentioned that I read 8 books. 2 of those were short stories. In February, I read 10 books, 4 of which were on my TBR, 1 of which I had already read in January. So initially it was 5 books, but then 1 I read in January. So out of those 4 books, 2 were a DNF and 1 different book was also a DNF. So in total, I had 3 DNFs. Moving on to page numbers. I read 2,444 pages. 759 of those were from my TBR. In ratings, I had 6 5-star reads, 2 4-star reads, and 2 3-star reads. I also had, out of 10 books, read 3 short stories. Let's move on to March, which is by far my biggest monthly. I set a record. Last year, my biggest reading record was reading 12 books in January, which I beat this month by reading 14 books in March. But keep in mind, there's still a week in March. I'm still gonna read probably 1 or 2 more books. And I had initially set myself a goal to read 4 books. All 4 I've read, and I've had 0 DNFs this month. In March, I've read 4,532 pages. 1,559 of those were from my TBR. When it comes to ratings, I had 8 5-star ratings, 3 4-star ratings, 1 3-star rating, and for the first time this year, 2 2-star ratings. So yeah, last year I really focused on being the most analytical reader. I was really obsessed with, just being really critical and not enjoying the books as much because I was overthinking everything, because I had seen all those bigger YouTubers who were doing it and were so much more eloquent in their opinions, and I wanted to be more like that. But then this year I realized that this isn't my reading style. If I enjoy something, I will say I enjoyed it, and I don't want to overthink everything. If there is something that bothers me, I will tell you, but I'm not going to be too critical. So that's not my reading style, which is why the ratings are also higher. Now, let's sum all of that up. What does that mean? Now, in total, in all 3 months, I've had 18 5-star ratings, 6 4-star ratings, 5 3-star ratings, and 2 2-star ratings. I had 0 1-star ratings this year up until this point. My rating average right now is 4.3. I finished reading 32 books so far in these 3 months. Up until this point, like I said, there is still a week left in March. Out of those, I had 3 DNFs. I'm not counting how many pages I have DNF'd, but I was in the middle of some of those books. So yeah, the number of pages I had finished in total so far is 9,089 from my TBR pages. My goal for this year so far, whenever I make a TBR video, the sum of those pages is 3,834. So I read 9,089 pages so far. That sums up my reading statistics, I guess. It took me a while to gather everything up. And I guess I could go on Goodreads and give you a little bit more information, like Sale's Story by Amy Ewing, which is also a series that I recently decided to DNF, is 1 page long. This is my shortest book. My longest book is Six of Crows, 465 pages. My average length of a book is 284 pages. Most popular is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Least popular book that I read is The Words That Fly Between Us by Sarah Carroll. That, I enjoyed it so much. Now, highest rated on Goodreads is obviously Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. My first review of the year was for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and my last review of the year was for Dune, which I rated 3 stars. So yeah, my reading goal is 40 books because I decided I wanted to take it easy this year and focus on writing, but apparently I'm just in a big reading mood, so, and I'm gonna jinx myself, but I've been in a big reading mood, so I haven't done much writing, that much as much as I wanted, because I've been focusing on reading. And so, and yeah, out of 40 books on my Goodreads challenge, I've already read 32, so I think I'm gonna be finished with it in April or maybe May, but I'm not gonna put it higher simply because I don't want to put pressure on myself, and I'm just gonna enjoy the books that I'm reading, and if I read more, then I'm gonna read more. Yeah, it feels good to be almost finished with something, you know? My dog. Oh. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna be doing one probably every 3 months. If you're interested, please let me know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Click the notification bell to keep yourself notified. Like this video. Comment down below your statistics if you want to share. And I'll see you next time. Bye!